guys, my name is Chinar and you are watching Astrology. Let's get learning.
Okay guys, today we are gonna talk about the sun and the significance of the sun. To understand sun in astrology, you must know their Karak Tattva, right? Then you will be able to make the prediction on any planets, right? So what is sun? First of all, sun is the soul, right? Because without the soul, our body doesn't function, right? So the sun is the main thing for our life. So sun is the soul, sun is your father, right? So whenever you want to see something about your father or you want to predict something about your father, you just go ahead and make sun as an ascendant. Wherever your sun is setting, you make that house as an ascendant and you can just start predicting, right? That will match things about your father. This is how you predict about your father. If your father doesn't have any horoscope, and you can just see that it will work perfect, right? Even if you have like 2 or 3 brother and sister, you can do it the same thing from there. Plus sun is your father as well as sun is your elder son. Like suppose you got married, you have kids, right? First you have a daughter, after that you have a son, and again you have a daughter. Then still the son is your eldest son, right? Your son. So that considered as a son. And whenever you want to see something about your son, you just see from the sun in your birth chart. So sun is your elder son. After that, what is sun? Sun is a king, because king has a power and sun is power as well. So like suppose if you are like in back in days, there was like kings and rajas and maharajas and stuff like that. Then they govern as a son. But nowadays we have prime minister, right? We have a president, like I'm in United States, so we have a president Joe Biden. So whenever you see the chart of United States and whenever you see that sun, then that is Joe Biden. It means like that's what that sun represents, the Joe Biden in United States chart. If it is in India, then Narendra Modi is the prime minister of that country. So Narendra Modi represents the sun, like the chart of India. That's what Narendra Modi represents, right? And like whenever you see the place, then Washington DC is the sun, like it represents by the sun, that area in United States. India, it is a Delhi. And whichever country you are watching this video from, wherever is your capital of your country, that place is governed by sun. After that, sun governs the power, like because it's a powerful planet. There is no other planet powerful like sun. After that, the sun is a brightness. Suppose like somebody has like a sun in a bad position, or like with some other debilitated planet, or had like a bad aspects or something, then that person will 100% have a trouble with the brightness. They may have to have those, what do you call, the blackout curtains, or they wear the shades, like what do you call, the glasses, to keep the sun away. They will have like a migraines very fast soon as they go in the sun. They cannot tolerate that brightness. So that sun is governed that brightness. Like all these people in government, that's where whenever you want to see, like like suppose you are looking in somebody's chart about like Saturn and sun, right? If Saturn is with the sun, that person definitely is working for government, right? Or maybe have a government contract or something. But something like when Saturn comes, because what is Saturn? Saturn is your karma, like your work. Like whenever you want to see like what kind of work you're gonna do, you see that from the Saturn. So that's what the sun is. Sun is the government. Any employees, like whoever is working for the government, that is also seen by the sun. Whenever you see somebody's like higher position, those are also the sun. Like suppose it's in a company, like the person is a CEO of that company, then that person is the sun in that company. After that, the sun is a name and fame. Sun gives you name and fame. Just remember that one, because wherever the sun is with, whichever house it is with, this I'm going to teach you later on. But sun is a name and fame. Like if like your Venus is following the sun, then you can definitely say that like your wife will get the name and fame somewhere in her life. Whenever the dasha comes or the time periods comes, that's how you see it. So sun is a name and fame. After that, the sun is your right eyes. Sun is your right eye and the moon is your left eye. And whenever you do like, Astro Vastu, which I'm going to teach later, after I finish my BNN, I'm going to teach the Vastu and Astro Vastu and maybe KP Astrology as well. So what happened, like, whenever you see, according to the Vastu, whenever you want to make some kind of prediction, then the sun is the right side of your house and the moon is the left side of your house. So suppose like you have like two windows, then whatever windows you have in the right side of your house, that governs by the sun, and whatever window you have left side of your house, that governs by the moon. In a politics, they governs by the sun as well, right? All these big politicians and stuff like that. Even the person like in your city, right? When the people are running in the elections, right? And whoever win, that party governs by the sun as well. So this was the Karak Tattva for the sun. And next I'm going to teach you what are the Karak Tattvas for the moon. So once I teach like sun and moon, I will show you the combination of the sun and moon as well. Okay guys, thank you. Appreciate it.